Joining me now from Los Angeles is the entertainment journalist Segun Oduolowu. Good to see you. I'm grateful you're with us. I guess, the timing is extraordinary, isn't it? A week after the last concert, and he passes away. Do we know any more about the circumstances?
Well, we know that he had been battling Parkinson's, Richard, and had been sick for quite some time. And the concert that you referenced, you could see that he was diminished. But as with all things, God does have a sense of irony that at a farewell tribute concert, he is able to perform and then passes away a few days later. But I want to focus on Ozzy Osbourne, the rock god, the Prince of Darkness. I believe that his voice is as singular in rock and roll music as a Freddie Mercury. It's not really about the record sales. He had platinum records. It's not even really about, the music videos. Ozzy Osbourne was bigger than the genre. To a lot of people, he was their introduction into heavy metal and that, rock and roll kind of lifestyle, biting the heads off bats, the antics, like sex, drug, and rock and roll. Right. Ozzy embodied that. But then came the Osbournes. Where he's humanized in this kind of, everyman kind of father dealing with what every father does. Your children driving you crazy, your wife getting into arguments. The Flintstones had Fred screaming Wilma, and Ozzy would be screaming Sharon. And
Wonderfully put.
I think for so many genres, Ozzy crossed over. If you knew him in the 70s and the 80s, it was that rock and roll.
So,
and in the 90s, going into the 2000s, it was the show.
Let me jump in, because listening to the way you've described him, it is the true definition of a musician and an entertainer in that sense. The versatility to have been brilliant at his music and having a character that was larger than life that he was able to parlay into other aspects of entertainment. That's an achievement.
Absolutely, Richard. You hit the nail squarely on the head. I defy anyone to listen to Ozzy's voice from the 80s up until his last record and say that it lost a lot of its power. And everything that he went through, all the trials and tribulations, he was an artist. The music is still good, testament to the Grammys he was winning later in his career. So he never lost his fastball when it came to putting out good music. But the fact that they allowed us into his life to see, like, what rock and roll star can we think of that would ever do that? See his mistakes and his doddering and his mispronunciations. And then we still got this incredible music, this incredible catalog. Ozzy's one of the greats. Go back and listen to his music from the 80s, and I defy anyone to tell me that it's not it's not workout music, drive around music, ballads, rock. It's everything.
I'm grateful, sir. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.